Mock the week.
Whatever.
We started, Dan, but your deck's disappeared. Dan wanted a deck profile of his Gem Knights, but they're not here.
They're not his Gem Knights, by the way. They're totally not the Gem Knights.
There they are.
Oh, we're talking about.
Hello, Gem Turtle. Hello.
You do realise I'm carding.
Hello. No, it's Turtle. You can. I'll zoom out of the Gem Turtle now. You can start whenever you want.
Okay, so I've got 3 Gem Turtles.
Because Gem Turtle's the boss. Blow shit up.
What do Gem Turtles do?
No,
when
not blow shit up.
When you normally summon it,
He does. He says hi.
No. When you flip summon it, I can add the Gem Knight fusion
You have to
card.
flip someone. You just flip it.
Yeah,
Think
or
I'll
flip
flip
it.
Fair enough.
3 Gem Armadillos, and I'm just going to say one of them is proxy because I can't
Gem Armadillo.
find one, but that's because basically it's Stratos for any Gem Knight monster.
Gem Armadillo.
So when you special summon it as well, yeah?
No, just normal summon.
Yeah, just normal summon.
And next I have 3 Gem Knight Obsidian
It's broken,
because it's broken when I discard it.
Send it from your hand to the graveyard.
Send it to the hands from my hand to the graveyard. So if I use the fusion card with it and a card in the field or in my hand,
Or anything else, like
or anything else, I get to special summon a normal monster from my graveyard, which can include.
That's any level normal monster.
Yeah.
Level 4 or lower. You cheated earlier.
Okay. Yeah, any level 4 or lower normal monsters. So
all of his Gemini monsters.
all of
which there was
my
a lot.
Gemini monsters, which is basically this one.
3 amber. That's the good one.
3 amber. Basically, once I normal summon her and get her effect, I can discard 1 Gem Knight card to add one of my banished Gem Knight monsters back to my hand. So I'd add Obsidian. Gem Knight Iolite. I can't remember what he does, that's how bad he is.
He runs it because he likes the extra. Why do you want 3? Why don't you want 2 of this and 2 Sodonks?
I don't know.
Imagine this is Sodonks, guys.
Once per turn, you can banish 1 Gem Knight monster from your graveyard, target 1 Gem Knight card in your graveyard. Basically, it's monster reincarnation by banishing a Gem Knight monster. The reason I use that is to get the water fusion out of the get the water fusion out, which is I'll explain why in a little while. 1 Gem Knight Sardonyx, just because 1 it's in dual terminal and Joe got it for me, and 2 it's a pyro type, so it lets me go into the pyro Gemini.
Also, he's got
Pyro
1/8 and he's
fusion
cool.
monster.
This is effect pretty
He's
good.
got 1/8, and when I destroy opponent's monster by battle, I can
Add a Gem Knight card from
add
your
a
deck
Gem
to
Knight
hand.
card from
Even
my
the
deck to
fusion.
my hand.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You should run 2 of him and 2 turtles.
Maybe. Another thing I run is the hero engine. So 1 Stratos, 3 Alias, and I also run 3 equals, 2 equals.
If you're on 3 equals, like all hacks.
Yeah. Basically, because one of the main extra deck cards, Gem Knight Seraphonite, needs a Gem Knight monster and a light monster. So that's just a simple way of searching.
Also, Gemini.
Yeah.
It's good.
Searching out light monsters. Also, Neos Alias is a Gemini, so it gives me more Gemini Spark targets.
Gives you another normal monster target
I
for
can
Obsidian.
special summon it with Obsidian. 3 Gem Knight Fusions, because it's my only fusion card and it's broken.
Gem Knight Fusion. It's Gem Knight deck.
I can just recycle it by banishing Gem Knight cards, so it sets me up for Amber as well. 3 Gemini Spark, just mainly because of the amount of Geminis I have in my deck. I think I've got about 9... No.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 Gemini monsters, which I can just use, obviously.
Gemini, not Gem Knight. Don't get confused.
To pop whatever I want on the field. 2 equals, so basically just more chance to draw Stratos, and the usual staples: Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn. Lances, I find Lance really helpful because I quite often OTK or FTK with this deck. That's helpful if they Mirror Force, I can save at least one of my monsters. And if opponent's monster manages to get over my 2/9 attack boss monster, I normally lance it so they can't.
It's easier.
So they can't get over it.
You're going to have to explain this one because I don't know why you run
Enemy
this.
controller, because I'm having a bit of fun with it in a minute. That's all. It's in there. It will probably end up coming out for something else, but at the minute it's just been a bit of fun. And I quite often use it to get rid of the Gem Turtle, because once I've flipped it, it's on 0 attack, and then I can tribute it.
Surely you confuse it straight away because you just had a Gem Knight Fusion.
I confuse with it, yeah, but if I don't have another Gem Knight, I'm screwed. It's just I'm taking it and just giving it a go.
Okay.
Seeing how it's going. Solemn Duo.
Woo, Solemn Duo.
I would be running a trio, hence why I've got the space for Econ, but obviously warning's just been hit. Double TT, double Compulse.
40 cards exactly?
Yes, 40 cards exactly.
What's the ratio?
Onto its...
Barely any traps, lots of monsters, quite a few spells.
Yeah. onto the extra deck. I've got 3 Seraphonite, just because she's broken. She's level 5, gives me level 5 Exes.
Can't instant fusion her, by the way.
Can't instant fusion her. Instant fusion, yeah.
You don't have to repeat that.
I know.
They can hear me.
Basically, I run her because she gives me an extra normal summon once per turn, and quite often I can go into fuse for one of her, extra normal summon, fuse for another one, extra normal summon, fuse for another one, extra normal summon, and go into Gaga Gigo the Risen.
You can use the extra normal summon for his Gemini monsters, more importantly.
Yeah, so I can get their effects straight off. I also run 3 Gemnite Sarconia because he's the best. It's just one Gemnite monster, 1 rock type.
Which Jamamadillo and Turtle both rock.
Yeah. Which basically...
Yeah, you should probably turn it down so we don't get sued, by the way.
Which gives me 2,900 attack and 2,500 defense, and I can quite easily get 2 of those out in one turn, if not 3.
I was going to say, you get 3 all the time.
Okay, 2 out first turn, 3
you get 3 out first turn all the time.
I've got 3 in here at the minute, but I don't know why. Pretty much because it looks pretty. But 3 Gemnite Master Diamond. I'm almost definitely going to be cutting this down to 1, so I can run... No, to 2, sorry, so I can run 2 of Prismura, which I'll talk about in a minute. I run 2 Amethyst, which is just 1 Gemnite monster and 1 Aqua type.
Just why he runs Iolite.
Pretty much, yeah, this is why I run Iolite. Because I fuse into him, he's got 2450 defense, and also... If I was to fuse with him again, all their set spell and traps are returned to the hand.
Pretty much whenever he leaves the field.
Yeah, whenever he leaves the field.
Set spell and traps. Like giant tree for your opponent. Pretty useful.
Prismura, I want to run another one of. Basically, I can discard a Gemnite card to pop one face-up card in the field. So it's pretty helpful if they've got a monster I can't get over. Just discard the Gemnite fusion spell, banish a Gemnite to add it back to my hand. That's a free pop. Gemnite Citrine, just because if they've got a lot of back row, I can go in for an attack with them and not have to worry about them activating the back row, because they can't activate traps or cards or effects until the end of the damage step. So that's no honest, nothing.
Honest, nice.
Literally just nothing. Utopia, because it's Utopia.
How come you don't run Gemnite Pearl? That's what you used to.
I do run Gemnite Pearl. I've just forgotten. That's why one of the diamonds is coming out.
Oh, okay.
And Shockmaster, because the amount of times I have level 4s on the field, 3 of them, is ridiculous thanks to Obsidian. So I just, if I need it, I go into Shockmaster, name spells, traps, monster effects, whichever's helpful, or I just keep the normal monsters on the field.
You have no side deck.
No, I have no side deck.
Who needs a side deck?
This deck's too pro.
Side deck. Dual Masters for the win.
In side deck, he runs Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman, Piggy, and Mermail Abyssland.
Yeah, she helps the deck a lot.
Yeah, she's really good.
Dual Masters for the win.